Welcome back to the channel. On today's video we're going to be carrying on from where we left off on the Karon mini series, and we're going to be taking a look at what many call the main area or the town of Karon. I'm currently standing on the roundabout here in Karon, so a very easy landmark to find, and we're going to be walking along the Patak Road. Now the Patak Road is actually a very long road, so we won't be walking all the way along it, just from the roundabout here in Karon up to Karon's Temple today. And I'm going to try and beat the weather. I've been coming out the last few days, but I've been rained off each time to try and get this video done. You can see there the roundabout, and behind that the weather looking not so great. We're not going to be covering the beach area today because once again the beach isn't the best place to be at the minute because of the weather, and over the last 3 or 4 days we have seen some very heavy downpours, quite a few throughout the day on and off, lasting anywhere from 20 minutes up to a couple of hours, and they are very frequent. It has rained this morning on the way over to Karon, and indeed I called in a Kata this morning and it was raining as I came into Kata, but here in Karon it isn't raining, and I don't think it has rained as yet. However, over the Kata way you can see a lot of dark clouds. Anyway, we're going to make our way down here, which is the Patak Road, and as I've mentioned, that runs quite a long way. It runs all the way down past Karon, Kata, and down into Shillong. So we're going to make our way off the island if we can, or the roundabout as many call it, and let's just get across here. And a lot of people will call this area the main town area of Karon, but as I will show you on the mini series, Karon is actually quite spread out, and just down there is the Karon Plaza, which I have done a video and I will link on the video and in the description if you want to go and check out that, because that's not too bad a place to go and get some food and also do a little bit of shopping. But now we're coming into, as I say, what many call the main area of Karon, the main town area anyway. I'll let you make up your own minds once you've watched the mini series if you think this is the main area. But of course it's got a lot of restaurants, a lot of shops, places where you're going to be able to change money, mini marts, all those type things. There's a few bars around this area as well. Again, Karon is very similar to Camelot when it comes to the nightlife and the bar scene. It's a little bit spread out, and I will be showing that later in the series. There's actually the walkabout bar here, sports bar. It's not open yet because we're at morning time. It doesn't open until late afternoon, I think. Capri Noi restaurant, doing a lot of seafood, pizzas. I guess they do Italian food. It says an Italian chef there, guaranteed the best food. So Italian and Thai. Karon does offer a very good choice when it comes to restaurants. Not so much bars, as I mentioned. There are bars here, as you will see on the nightlife video, but it is very spread out, so be prepared to either be jumping from bar to bar via taxi, walking, whatever the mode you may choose. Quite a few sois going off here, and indeed the Centaura is down one of these sois. I will be covering these sois on a separate video, but for today I just want to cover the main section here of Patak Road to give you a better idea of the town and see whether it's suitable for your needs. Few beach accessory shops, clothing shops along here. You're going to find plenty of massage, nails, if you want a manicure, your nails painted, gel nails, whatever the case may be. You're going to find plenty of those facilities, pharmacies, ATMs, all in this area, no problem at all. Now the Centaura is just down this particular side, because Centaura do have quite a few hotels, and I will be covering that site. on a separate video, as I say, so we'll have a walk around there and you can see the facilities that are available down each side, depending on where you're staying, of course. Live music bars. That's actually open quite early this morning because I think it's just after 10 a.m. and it is the 8th of September, Monday the 8th of September. Now that area used to be a small bar area and there are still some bars, but ever since we had COVID, quite a few of them closed down and unfortunately many of them haven't reopened up. So there is a few in there. There's the Australian bar, I think that is, the Karon Aussie bar as it's called, and there's I'm not sure whether that's a bar or a restaurant. I think it's more of a restaurant than a bar, but there are a few more inside, but there's not loads. You can see a few shops selling suitcases and bags, different accessories. I shall be covering this area at night as well because again it looks very different at night time. Hotel there, Karon Boutique Phuket. I don't know what that's like. If you're watching the video, you've stayed there, drop me some comments. The shop and pharmacy there, Swaddy Cap, good morning. I'm very well, thank you. Very friendly this morning. Quite a few Thai restaurants along here. Another Italian by the looks of it. Doing pizzas. They offer some good prices on Thai food over there, I've noticed. Again, I shall be covering some of these restaurants, but not on this channel, on my food channel. So if you haven't subscribed over there, then go and have a look at that. I will be covering some of the restaurants in the tourist areas. It's not too far along this road up to the temple. It's taken me just over 8 minutes to walk to this point from the Karon roundabout, so it'll give you an idea of distance. I'm only going slow because of course I'm filming. You may be walking at a slightly faster pace, so it may not take you as long, but if you're staying in any of these hotels here, and there are quite a few up towards this end now, you get some idea of how far it is away from the beach. It's going to take you about 10 minutes, I would say, at a leisurely pace. 7-Eleven. It was handy to know. And this is the Karon Temple, just in front. And they have the Karon Market twice a week. Tuesdays and Fridays it takes place. Somewhere you might want to go and check out. It's not a massive market, but it's okay. A few souvenirs, a little bit of food, etc. And that brings us up to where I'm going to finish this video. Nice little restaurant here. Local Thai food, quite cheap. 80 baht. Some of the dishes, small size. Again, I'm going to come over and try some of these different places. So I hope you've enjoyed the second part of this mini-series. Drop me some comments down below and I'll be back very, very soon to carry this series on. I'll speak to you soon. Have a great day.